Hello and welcome to today's journal entry of my men's mental health journey. How am I feeling today? As always, I gotta just hit record, and well, not as always, but more often than not, I just hit record and I'm just going to talk about what's on my mind. It's less kind of structured than my typical podcast. Yeah, I was sharing the other day. I'm going to start just doing interviews on my other podcast because I don't feel like I'm in the place. Even though I'm feeling a lot better over the last few days, 100, well, not 100%, but like a massive amount better. Um, yeah, I still feel like I need to take some time and really dig deeper, and I've got a new support system, a new community to help me do that. I think it's really important to recognise that sometimes communities and programs and our teachers, no fault of their own, no disrespect. I've got a lot of love and time for people I've learned from the communities I've been from, but we all grow as people and we change what we need. And I'm very much in this kind of like this healing space, this deeper place. Um, be honest, the word healing used to get on my nerves a little bit because people just use it all the time, and it was like I always sensed, and again, I'm a bit of a I didn't used to be a very like a kinesthetic person and feel into things, but I realise I'm very much that person, and I value that and appreciate that about myself now. But I used to sense that people would use healing as like a word to stop them doing stuff. Now I'm not. Don't get me wrong. We've all got wounds and healing to do, but it's like sometimes we use it so much to not take action. Like sometimes people won't go on a date for years because they were so hurt by a last relationship, which is understandable. We can be really, really hurt, and I certainly start to understand how much men have hurt women. Really, really sad. I apologise to the women on that, on behalf of men. I've never done anything, you know, over the top. I don't feel, but like, yeah. But some people I know have been years, for example, using that, just not getting out there. Now I'm in a space right now where I'm not looking to date. Um, probably my last date was about like 5, 6 weeks ago, and it didn't work out, unfortunately. But that situation, but like for me, it kind of brought up a lot of things deeper. And as a result, if I was to go out on a date right now, maybe if it was like an exceptional circumstance of like it was like this extreme passion and chemistry and we bumped into each other in the street or at an event, maybe I'd consider it. But even then, I might be a bit hesitant because I know there's blocks within me right now that I need to work through. So I'm certainly not going on any dating apps. In fact, I don't know if I ever want to go on a dating app again because the last situation wasn't a dating app and I just never got on with them. Like I say, I never know where these podcasts are going down. But yeah, I'm in that space right now. Obviously, there's certain things in life where you do have to still keep doing stuff. Like if you're really hurt by a financial impact in your business, even if you're hurting and you need to heal and work through that like traumatic event, you still need to obviously show up and make money because, you need to survive, of course. But there's some things where you just need to take a step back. And for me, I'm in a space right now where I'm, like I say, unless I met someone really special, she is really special. I really don't think I'm certainly for the coming months going to like look at anything like dating because I'm just really going deeper into myself and seeing what these wounds, maybe these fears that come up around the area are that have become apparent to me, and what I've been attracting into my life. Not toxic or negative people, but just beautiful, beautiful, amazing women in the last couple of years. But dates I've been on, but just notice there's a kind of a pattern in them, um, of this kind of avoidance or emotional inconsistency. And therefore, I have to look at myself and be like, what is it within me that's attracting that? And again, the amazing women, like, I want to just say how incredible they are as human beings. But it's like, yeah, for me, it's like, why am I not attracting someone who's like fully into me, fully committed? And that comes back to me. I'm not going to blame women. I'm going to blame, take responsibility for that, because you attract what's going on inside of you. I've noticed that, and that's not just for dating or women or anything like that, but it's like I've certainly recognised that in my life. I've done well in career because inside of me, I know I'm worthy of a decent career. Health, I have good like health because I know inside of me, like I'm a healthy individual and I therefore can get in good physical shape very quickly. Um, I put this is what I personally believe. You have to believe me, but it's what I've learned from the best teachers out there. People who do really, really well in their areas of life. Is that you attract what's going on inside of you, but it can be so unconscious. Um, so for me right now, that's where I'm at. What else was I going to talk about? So I talked a little bit about attracting what's inside of you, mainly referencing dating and relationships and things like that. And I think it's really empowering when you take responsibility back as well, like I'm doing, because it allows you to take control of the driver's seat and not be like, oh, they're so difficult or that kind of thing. How else am I feeling? I had a good session in the gym today. I am really enjoying speaking to new people I met at the event. Really great bunch of people. I almost wish I was back there with all of them. Beautiful, beautiful human beings. And it's just like you come back to reality, and the people around me are really good human beings in the office and my friends and all these kind of things. I haven't really seen my friends since the event or family, but yeah, like they're really good human beings, but they're just different. We're just different. Um, no one's above anyone. No one's beneath anyone. We're all, I believe as human beings, we're all one. We all like are a source of love. We just forget. But we're different, right? And different individuals are going to suit you. And I'm in the place now of, yeah, like awaken, going deep, having deep, meaningful conversations are the kind of things I like. Can I go and watch a football game with the guys and enjoy that? Yeah, of course I can. It's a little bit different when you're sober, but yeah, you certainly can. Um, I would say on that scale, that side of things. But yeah, it's kind of I'm just in a different place now, and I just really like people in a similar community. So I'm so glad I've joined this online one. But it's great to have people around me. How else am I feeling? Like things are going really good. Like I'm starting to feel less less sadness, less anger, less anxiety about the situation I've been going on about for the last few weeks of it. My dating situation, it not working out. Someone obviously I'm not looking to date right now because I'm working myself. But yeah, it's certainly a lot less than it was because I was waking up with quite a lot of anxiety at the start, real feeling down about it. It's a few weeks later and I'm feeling a lot better. But there's still moments where, even when I'm like getting on with girls, like I know, and yeah, I'm certainly not flirting or dating or anyone or something like that. But even having conversations with my female friends or recent people I've met, it's like it's great. And then I go to work and bump into people, have good, brief chats, whatever. Career's going well. But it's like now and then a little bit of sadness hits me, and I'm like, why is that still there? But actually, it's very valid to feel that. Not, it doesn't last very long now, but it'll be like, yeah, just like feeling sadness of missing something. And yeah, but it's getting better over time. Got to look at me, I'm in the state of my hair. Very precious on my hair. But yeah, always validate your emotions. What else am I going to say? I'm not really sure I'm going to add much to this. Just that, yeah, I feel like there's a massive, massive transition in my life, and I've been going through it for the last couple of months. Um, Going from this place of, I guess, like through my 20s, it was all about alcohol and going out on the weekends and playing football, hanging out with the guys, and then just going to work in that cycle. Late 20s, got into the personal growth space, and then early 30s, it's been difficult because it was like love the personal growth, love growing and learning all the stuff, implementing it, sharing on like social media, sharing on YouTube, and then podcasting. And then there's still the version of me that likes going out partying, which was a little bit in conflict. But now I feel like the old party boy version of me and the guy who was very externally validated slowly going. And that's a little bit of a grieving process for me, if I'm being honest. And it's a little bit scary when you go into the unknown and you're like, yeah, you're going to a place of like, it's going to be a little bit different when you're in sober situations, and you're going to, have to look for new communities because maybe the conversations you used to have, drunk conversations with your friends, aren't going to be there anymore. But you can talk to them, but you're not on the same wavelength. Again, no judgment to each other. You're just different. And yeah, it's kind of a big transition. So I feel like I'm getting into the more peaceful side though, rather than being the anxious and the angry side of where I was going. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking here. A few things to do. And yeah, thank you for listening today. I'll speak to you in my next episode.